Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name's Amy and I am a 5th year law student. So, somebody commented on my video last week and was like, girl, we need to do a catch up, we need to drive with me, we need to be filled in. And I was like, do you know what? Such a good idea. So that's what we're gonna do. I am gonna go down, get in the car, head off to Starbucks. We're gonna get coffee and we are gonna catch up because I have moved out. I've started a new course at uni. I am starting a traineeship. There's so many things that we need to catch up about. So I'm gonna get my keys and we're gonna go. I just got back from the gym, so, and I got my nails done, which are so cute. So let's go. There's literally a Starbucks like 3 minutes away from the flat. So let's go. And I think it's a drive-through as well, which is stunning vibes. So let's go.
Hi, could I have a grande pumpkin spice latte, please? Yes, please.
Anything else for you?
Could I have it with an extra shot, please?
An extra shot in it. Anything else?
That's it, thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Secured the goods. Let's go. Okay, we got the goods. I want them to bring out like a pumpkin cup. You know how they do Christmas cups? I want a pumpkin cup. I feel like that should be a thing, to be honest. I always get a straw and thankfully they're paper now. Actually, should have got less pumpkin, but here we are. Oh, she's strong. Oh my god. I normally get less pumpkin. I honestly should have. She's strong. Okay, catch up guys. I feel like I feel like this was so overdue. So I wrote down some little bits that I thought we could go over. So first of all, the big one, moving out. I feel like that was really off-brand for me, but I think, so I moved out in September, so I currently now, I'm just gonna like preface everything just in case somebody is new here. If you're not, then you're just gonna have to deal with the summary. So I moved out with my boyfriend in September. So yeah, I'd kind of just been thinking about it and I was like, so I graduated from uni. We're gonna do the full recap. Graduated from like my actual degree, so got my law degree, and I started the diploma in professional legal practice, which is basically like, it's like 8 months in total. So I finish in March, and I was like, I then start my training contract to be a solicitor in August rather. So I was like, I don't want to be starting my job and moving out at the same time because I'm not a girly who enjoys change. I don't like it. It doesn't sit well with me. I like to kind of fully everything be like a neat little plan that I'm in control of, and yeah, I don't really like change. So I knew that would be a lot, like starting a brand new job that's like completely like my first ever job basically. Like obviously I've had jobs before, but like this is like a different job. Like I'm gonna be a lawyer, do you know what I mean? So I was like, I need to move before that because that's gonna just be too much. So yeah, we both decided that we were gonna move out. Callum's lived basically out of home like since second year of uni. Did he stay? Yeah, he stayed at home for first year and then moved out second year and basically hasn't gone home other than like summers and stuff like that. So he was like, he was fine. He was just rolling with it. And it's been really good. Like I feel like I decorated it so it feels really cozy to me. Like I like coming back. It's a really nice space. I feel like I have enough space where I'm not like so we've got 2 bedrooms, which is really good because I don't think we could have done just one, like with the amount of stuff that we have, because obviously he has like his normal clothes and then work clothes, and then I've got like a bunch of clothes, loads of gym stuff. Like I feel like we could have done it, obviously, like that sounds ridiculous, but like it's way more comfortable having 2. and like we've got 2 bathrooms, so we each have our own bathroom, and like it's just good. Like we've got our chores down, like who does what, and we just have good, yeah, we have really good fun, and I feel like it's really nice. So me and Callum have been together for like 6 years next May, so like I already knew all of like the annoying things he does and vice versa, so like it wasn't like we had to kind of learn those things about each other. Like we'd been in Thailand for a month together, we've been on like loads of holidays, but it's like, so I think when you spend that amount of time to like with a person, you already know like their annoying traits and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been really good, and I'm close to uni, and I think the fact that I'm now like comfortable not being at home, it's gonna make the transition to working a lot easier, I think. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody else other than just like my weird brain, but yeah, it makes sense to me, and it's been good, and I'm really enjoying it so far. So like Callum still hasn't joined the gym, so like once he joins the gym, and then we can get to doing like fun little gym evenings and go to like the steam room and like swim together and stuff like that. So like we've only really been in for like a month, so we've got lots to kind of figure out, and like some fun activities and stuff we can do together. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next couple months being in there and just kind of like learning and like being in this new stage of like my life and our kind of like relationship together. So yeah, it's gonna be good. And then uni, so yeah, I started the diploma, and essentially, just to give you guys like a brief rundown of what it's like, it's all like completely practical. So the like largest focus, I would say, from what we're doing is on advocacy, so like speaking in front of people and being comfortable speaking in front of people, which I am. Like I'm a confident person, I don't mind, but like I feel like it's always just daunting, like no matter how confident you are, like standing up. And I think the hardest part is the fact that you don't really know what you're doing, which is the difficult bit. Like if you have full confidence in what you're talking about, standing up and speaking in front of a group of people is not that hard. But I think when you don't know with like 100% confidence that what you're saying is the right thing, I feel like that is when it gets daunting. So like you're standing in front of like solicitor advocates who have been in practice for like 30 years talking about something that's like their specialism, and I've read about it for like 2 hours. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like that's the hardest part, where you're just like, oh my god. But all of like the groups that I'm in the class, like our year group as a whole is so funny and supportive. So I feel like whenever anybody in the classes and stuff makes mistakes, like everyone just laughs it off, and like none of us really take ourselves too seriously, which is really good. It's not competitive, like everyone is super helpful, which is actually, I would say that's been my favorite thing so far. Like the kind of camaraderie of everyone doing it has been so good. Like if you're struggling with something, go ask another. Like, so what we're in like firms, so there's like 4 of us, and I love my firm. Like I have some really good people, but obviously like the group work is daunting because you go through pretty much most of the time doing a law degree and it's all individual work. Like for my 4 years I did 2 group projects and that was it. So yeah, it can be pretty daunting going into like a group of people who you've never met before from like different unis, different backgrounds. But yeah, I got really lucky, which is great. But yeah, overall it's been really good. It's just different, and I think the first couple of weeks I was like, I don't know if I like this. But I'm starting to really kind of get into it, and I really don't mind it now. Like I like the kind of people, and yeah, I think it's really good. And I think it's like the last year where I'm really going to be able to enjoy myself. So I think I'm just trying to kind of go into it with that kind of mentality where I'm like, let's make the most of this rather than kind of waste it. Because then when I start a job, I'm going to be like, bring back uni. It's what everyone says. Like you leave school and everyone's like, you're going to miss school. And then you're like, no, I'm not. And you do. And then you go to uni and you're like, oh, you're going to miss uni. And everyone's like, no, you're not. But I am. I can tell. But it just seems weird. Like it's just wild that like that's 5 years of my life. And like you guys, I don't know when I started filming. I feel like I started filming in like 2nd year of uni. So like if somebody's been here from the start, like you have gone through my entire university experience with me. I don't know, was it 2nd year or was it 1st year? I actually don't even know. Somebody can maybe tell me that if like you've actually been here like from like the big fat start of when we started this channel. So yeah, Uni's good. I'm really enjoying it. It's just different. So I'm in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, which is good because it means I get a Monday and a Friday to kind of do like my social media work and also just do the work. And then it means I have the weekends, which is normally really, really great. And in terms of the workload, it's not like essays and stuff. It's like filling out forms and like drafting and stuff like that. So it's like the actual things you would do as a lawyer, because nobody in actual practice is going to be like, write me a 2,000 word essay on blah 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 blah. Like it just isn't, it's not what you do. So the diploma is basically to try and prepare you for what you're gonna do as a trainee, because nothing to do with the undergrad does that. So yeah, I feel like I'm starting to kind of get to grips with it, which is good. I'm putting myself out of my comfort zone a little bit more. So yeah, I'm enjoying it overall. And yeah, so then I start my training contract in August next year. So it's also going to be weird because, so the people that I did my vacation scheme with in the summer are like genuinely my favourite people. Like we've met up like a bunch of times after, like in a group together. Like we all just have so much fun together. It's so good. But they're all the year below me, so they're not going to start until the year after me. So I'm like, I'm going to have a whole year where I don't know anyone. So, but I imagine there's going to be other people who also, I know that there's other people who were in my year that start, just not in like the little like group. All of the people that I was like really, really good friends with are in the year below me. So they are like in 4th year now. So they still have to do their diploma year, and then they will be joining me. So I'll be into my 2nd year of my training contract when they start, which is just scary. But yeah, I just feel wild. Like I think now I'm getting to the point where I'm like, this time next year, like I will be a trainee solicitor, which is just so weird to think, like the amount of time and effort I've put in to getting to this point. Like I don't, it's just so weird to like reflect on it and think about like how long it takes to get to this point. And I think that's such a thing to just kind of like reiterate to all the people that are trying to get to this point. Honestly, in whatever industry you're doing, like don't get disheartened if you don't get there in the first try, because it takes so much time. It's so hard, and it's just like you just need to keep going. There's so much pumpkin in this. I actually can't even believe how... Oh, if you don't like a pumpkin spice latte, try it with less pumpkin, I'm telling you. Because that is intense pumpkin. I'm trying to think, it used to, I worked in Starbucks and it was like 3, 4, 5 is the amount of pumps of sauce they put in. So that has 4 pumps of pumpkin in it. So to be honest, I should have asked for like 2 and that would have been enough. So that was actually my bad. I loved my days in Starbucks. It was such good vibes. So yeah, moving out, starting uni, traineeship. So I did a half marathon. That was really out of my comfort zone. I'm not a like, running does not come that naturally to me, so that was really hard for me. Yeah, I'm gonna do hard things. I watched this lady on TikTok who I can't remember what disease she has, but she went back to uni. She's in America, and I don't know if you guys all know who she is, and she's like, you can do hard things, and I'm like, you're so cool. Like she's like in her 70s and has gone to college with like all of these people like in their 20s, and I'm like, you're an inspiration. You're so cool. So I want to be like her. I want to challenge myself. I want to put myself out of my comfort zone, and I want to do hard things that scare me. So yeah, that's what I want to do. So I'm doing a 10k at the end of November. I'm gonna do another half at some point. I don't know if I'll do the full marathon. I don't know if I did actually even enjoy it. So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe that'll be my next challenge after that. But yeah, I need to just get back into a routine for my exercise, because I have really bad hip and ankle mobility. So I need to work on that to help me with my running, because I think that's also a culprit of why it's harder for me, because my like the stability when I like run, my like legs are too wobbly, and it's giving me like different pains and issues where it doesn't need to be if I just strengthen them. So that's my current focus. So yeah, I'm trying hard with those kind of things, just like focusing on exercise. I love to exercise, so I don't want to let it slip, and I'm getting back into weights, so I'm going to do weights 3 times a week and run 3 times a week as much as I can. But yeah, I got a Garmin for my birthday, so these things are so cool, like so cool. So I'm currently on like my 10k running plan, so it gives me like 3 workouts to do each week. So I'm currently doing that, and it's hard. It's really hard because the 10k is faster. So like with the half marathon, I was like, I just need to complete it. Like, I wasn't fussed about how fast I did it. I was like, I'm just gonna complete it. So my training was easy because I was just like plodding along and doing, it wasn't easy, but like I wasn't running at like a super speedy pace because I was doing 22 kilometers. So, but now I'm like, I'm only doing 10, so it's feasible for me to train faster, and like the faster you run, the harder it is. So yeah, it's getting hard, but hard is good. We're doing hard things, guys. We're challenging ourselves. So yeah, I'm just trying to do some personal growth this year and do some different things to challenge myself. So let me know in the comments what you guys are going to do to challenge yourselves, and some things that you guys are like focusing on just now, just so I can kind of get some different things in my brain. I think I'm going to start journaling again because I think that's really useful. But yeah, lots going on for me just now, but loving it, doing good. I'm in a good place. I'm enjoying all of the new changes in my life, which for me is huge progress. So yeah, we're doing good overall. And yeah, I feel like I need to spice up the vids a little bit. So you guys need to let me know what you want to see. If you like the vlogs, that's fine, or like different aspects of what you want to see in the vlogs. It's so hard for me to film when I'm in uni because everything now is like groups. So like beforehand I would be working on my own, and like I would go and sit in the library and I would work from like that because I had to work on my assignments and stuff. But now it's like I do everything in groups, so I'm like, I can't like whip out my camera in a class because I physically can't. So I need to find a way around that so I can kind of give you guys a better insight into what I'm doing. But yeah, if you have any ideas for me on what kind of things you want to see, if you want to see like workout stuff, let me know, like exercise routines and like what I do in a week, or like cooking, like all of those kind of things I love to do. So yeah, you can let me know what you want to see and I will 100% make sure to do that. But yeah, and also if you have any other questions for me, put them in the comments and I will answer, and I will get back to you on what you want to know. But yeah, thank you for catching up with me. I have loved chatting to you guys. And yeah, I will see you all in my next video. So thank you guys so much for coming along with me. Bye.